Hey, what's going on? This is Dylan with Dylan Talks Tone, and today we are going to kind of give you some more details about what we're doing to change up the audio side of things. Dylan Talks Tone is turning into a little bit more mobile stuff. We're going to go out and shoot some music venue stuff, and we're going to do obviously some more car stuff. You know that my other thing that I do with Leslie is the Music and Mascara thing. We shoot a lot of that in the car. So we are kind of changing up the audio program. So let me show you what I've been using in the studio up to this point. We shoot with a DSLR camera, and this is a Canon T5i. So, and this is what you're looking at now. And on top of that is a Rode Video Go shotgun mic, and it works pretty good, and this is what you're hearing right now. It works pretty well. The only downside that I've found to it is now that we're doing a lot more accurate audio stuff and not just kind of talking and that sort of thing, we're running into some more preamp noise. The preamp in the camera is pretty noisy, so we decided, you know what, let's do something different. Plus, we're going to go mobile with a bunch of stuff. So this is the replacement solution that I bought. A Zoom H5 digital audio recorder. Now, if you'll recall, I went to NAMM and I saw the Zoom Q2N, and I think I threw up a video the other day on the YouTube channel talking about why we returned it, because it just wasn't, how do you want to say, flexible enough. It didn't have enough options for what I wanted to do. So this thing is really, really cool. So this thing is basically a 4-channel audio recorder. So there is a left and right stereo here, and then there are XLRs on the bottom that give us another 2 channels. And actually you can use a tip ring sleeve 1/4 inch there as well. And you can adjust the levels separately for each channel. This capsule also comes off and can be replaced with a shotgun mic or 2 more XLRs, and giving you a ton of flexibility. And I just think it's something that's going to do us better for what we want to do around here. And I'm going to show you in a minute. We're going to switch to this, and we're going to do the second part of this video using this thing for our audio. It has phantom power on the bottom 2 jacks, and it does a very interesting thing. It records a backup audio file 12 dB down from the standard one in case for some reason you had your levels wrong and you were peaking out, like in a live music situation. So it's very, very flexible. It's going to do what we wanted to do. It just has 2 AA batteries in there. It has an SD card on the side. The controls are really, really intuitive once you start using it. It has a line out as well as a headphone that are separate. Man, this thing is pretty trick, and it's not very expensive when you figure everything that it does. So I'm going to switch over to this now, and I'm going to show you what this thing sounds like. All right, so I didn't do anything except for, as you can see by this photograph, we went ahead and mounted the Zoom H5 to the top of my camera rig and started recording it. So now what you'll be able to do is listen. Up to this point, you're still hearing the preamp from the camera. Now let's switch over to the Zoom H5 and hear how that thing sounds. In the car, we were able to use a low cut that was able to take a lot of the road noise out of it and stuff, which was really, really cool. When we were playing, when we went out live to a gig last night and tried to record some live sound with it, it was way easier to keep the levels in check. One of the problems that I have with the DSLR is you cannot adjust kind of on the fly when things change while you're recording, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. For my mobile unit, we use this Sony AS100V camera, which is a 1080p action camera, a lot like a GoPro, but I actually like it instead of a GoPro. and it just gives us a little more flexibility. One of the cool parts that we're going to be able to do, one of the things that we're going to be able to do now, is when we shoot in the studio, we'll be able to run separate channels from the Kemper or from the guitar cabinet. We'll be able to run direct or from the guitar cabinet with a microphone, lavalier mics, room mics. You're hearing just the room mic, the stereo room mic on top of the unit right now, the Zoom H5. So there's a ton of different flexibility. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that, show you what we're moving to, and give you kind of another comparison. The other day we gave you a comparison between the mics in this camera and the Zoom H5. Now we're giving you a comparison between the Rode Video Go with the preamp from the camera, and now what you've been hearing is the Zoom H5. It's a pretty big difference. My name is Dylan, this is Dylan Talks Tone, and when we go into the studio and we start doing some stuff at real recording volume with a dynamic microphone, probably like a Sennheiser E906 microphone, miking a guitar cabinet, doing some direct out into this thing, we'll show you just how flexible it is and how easy it is to use. We'll talk to you all soon.